Hi, I'm Carl with Apt, and this is the XBR65A8F from Sony. It's their newest OLED for 2018, and it's available right here at Apt in Glenview or online at apt.com. And in this video, we're going to talk about some of the features and specs that make this the set that you'll want to put on your shortlist for 2018. Starting things off is the design. I love it. They've got a new pedestal with a metallic foot that slides into place in the middle of the TV. Getting it on is easy, but definitely requires two people so you don't damage the TV. If you need help setting it up, make sure to check out our unboxing video for more details on that. Something you might notice about this year's pedestal is that it keeps the TV sitting upright at 90 degrees rather than having that slight pitch back like on the A1E. I didn't mind it on the A1E as I didn't really find it to make a difference with picture quality, but the TV sitting fully upright just has a better aesthetic. Plus, if you're not going to use the pedestal, the new design allows it to mount closer to the wall as well. There's a thin bezel that runs around the perimeter of the picture that you won't even notice because you'll be so fixated on the colors, and even the back of this TV looks really great. It's kind of like a gunmetal finish and feels really heavy duty. All the inputs and outputs are also located here on the back and can be concealed by panels that come packaged with the TV from Sony. There's 4 HDMI inputs, with the one labeled HDMI 3 having an audio return channel, 3 USB inputs, an antenna input, Ethernet input, RS-232C mini connection, and a mini auxiliary input. There's also a 3.5mm analog audio output, as well as an optical audio output. These inputs and outputs are all located on the right side as you're looking at the back of the TV. The power connection's on the left side as you're facing the back as well. And like I said, everything can be concealed by these covers that Sony provides. And there's one other thing on the back that's not quite as noticeable as the inputs, and that's the actuators for the acoustic glass panel. Those, along with the built-in dual subwoofers, make for a surprisingly enjoyable listening experience. This is one of only a very few TVs available now that I wouldn't say you have to get a separate sound system for. Sony does a terrific job using this technology. Mids and highs were clear, and bass, although not earth-shaking, was noticeable and really rounded out the sound. Moving on to the picture, in this set we see Sony at its finest. First off, it has a new panel for 2018 and it uses all their best technology. There's the improved 4K HDR-X1 Extreme processor for picture, 4K XReality Pro dual database processor for clarity, and all sorts of color enhancements with live color, precision color mapping, super bit mapping, 4K HDR, and a triluminous display. These all combine to give you a picture that genuinely makes you forget that you're even watching TV. HDR content was very good, although not quite as bright as other models that aren't OLED, but that's one of the very few limitations of this technology. And motion was improved over already great motion from last year's TV with their new X-Motion Clarity processor. Fast action looked really smooth and natural. The extras were good as well. We get a remote that has Google Assistant button that allows you to use voice commands, and searching for content on the internet or YouTube is extremely simple. This truly is a smart TV. It tended to get the idea of what you were asking for, even when you didn't necessarily ask the right question. Moving through the menus was swift and easy, and there's plenty of apps to choose from to really keep you entertained. So, to wrap things up, this TV is impressive from every angle, from the design to the picture and sound. It's one of the best TVs I've had the chance to experience. What do you think? Is OLED the way to go, or is there another set out there that you like better? Make sure to let us know in the comments. As always, we appreciate you checking out our video, and remember to subscribe so you get updates whenever we post new content.